nationality, every income level, rich, poor, and middle class, every single profession, every single class of life, and every single generation. This has never happened in human history. We stand together for each other, for our individual rights, our God-given rights, our freedoms, our Canadian Constitution, our basic human rights, but most importantly of all, we stand for our country and our democracy at a time when the fundamental democratic values and laws of this country, of our nation, are at risk of being destroyed by elected officials who don't value our Canadian culture. The man leading our nation openly claims that Canada has no culture. He continuously condemns and punishes anyone who has their own set of beliefs, and he tries to force everyone to only believe what he says they can or cannot. He openly and publicly calls a minority of people disgusting names and insults. He inaccurately, viciously, vindictively, and dangerously labels the people of this nation.
Fuck Trudeau!
He does this in an attempt to create hate and turn one person against the other. And he purposely does this in an attempt to get what he wants. No other leader in Canada has ever done this and gotten away with it. Since Trudeau seems to have missed a major milestone growing up in his privileged life, he is about to get a great big wake-up call.
Let's go!
In the next week, Trudeau is about to see the culture of Canada that he somehow seems to have missed while he was growing up. We are the culture of Canada. What you see today all around you is exactly what Canada stands for and what it has always stood for. The very reasons why Canada is considered the best nation in the world. And when we arrive in Ottawa next week, Trudeau is going to see the strength of this Canadian culture.
Let's go! Get back!
The New Brunswick government, its elected officials, and even its unelected officials, is the only government in Canada whose behavior very closely resembles the narcissistic behavior of Trudeau. Why the hell hasn't Dominic Carty been fired? What the hell is that? This is why the New Brunswick people need to use New Brunswick as an example to the rest of Canada. This is why we can't stop uniting. This is why the New Brunswick people need to keep pushing back hard. And like I told you before, we can push back without rioting and without violence. They think that they can control us by instilling fear into us, into our hearts and into our souls. As soon as everyone stops being afraid, the government will lose. Their ability to control us will be gone. Fear is their only weapon. Every single person needs to stop being afraid. Stand strong. Stand proud. Use your voice. The time for being afraid of losing friends is gone. And if your family loves you, they will love the entirety of you. Don't be afraid of telling people that what they are doing is wrong. Refuse to allow yourself to be controlled by something that you know in your heart is wrong. Always be brave enough to stand up for what you know is right. Never back down. This defines who you are, and your bravery is going to define our future generations. You must understand that one day there will be justice, but there will be no justice if there is no opposition. You are the opposition. You are Canada's culture, and you are the resistance, and you are the only ones that can save our country. United we stand, divided we fall. Today we show the entire world that Atlantic Canada is proud to be Canadian, that we aren't afraid, we are brave, and that we will defend our rights and freedoms, that we will defend each other. And when this march through Moncton is done and we convoy over the Nova Scotia, New Brunswick border in support of the Freedom Convoy 2022,